BTS is not just an idol group, they are a family. Among the members, Jungkook and Taehyung V share a special bond. Their closeness has been evident since their debut until now, always filled with laughter, support, and emotional moments that touch the heart. However, there was one backstage moment that recently came to light when Jungkook secretly wrote a heartfelt message for Taehyung. The message was short, but it carried deep meaning, and when Taehyung read it, his expression changed instantly. What exactly did the message say? Why did Jungkook write it in secret? And how did Taehyung and ARMY react after finding out? Here's the heartwarming story behind this touching moment. That day, BTS was preparing for one of their major concerts. Each member was busy with their own preparations. RM was practicing his speech to greet ARMY. Jimin was checking his outfit in the mirror. Suga and Jin were chatting casually, while J-Hope was warming up with his dance moves. However, in the corner of the room, Jungkook seemed a little different. He sat alone, holding a small piece of paper, writing something with an expression full of sincerity. No one noticed what he was doing. Even when a staff member passed by, Jungkook only gave a small smile before carefully folding the paper. Without anyone seeing, he slipped it into one of Taehyung's belongings, maybe into his jacket or perhaps into his bag. No one knew, but one thing was certain: the message was written with deep emotions. A little while later, when all the members had finished their preparations and were ready to go on stage, Taehyung suddenly found something unusual inside his jacket pocket. A small, neatly folded piece of paper. At first, he frowned in curiosity, then opened it with keen interest. The moment he read the message, his expression changed instantly. From a relaxed face, his eyes suddenly sparkled. His lips tightened as if holding back the emotions welling up inside him. He read the message once again, then smiled. A smile full of warmth and perhaps a hint of tears being held back. According to sources who witnessed the moment firsthand, Jungkook's message was very simple but carried profound meaning. This is what he wrote. "Hyung, I just want to say that I am so grateful to be on this journey with you. You are one of the most important people in my life. Never feel alone, because I will always be here for you. Sarangi Hyung." Short yet filled with emotion. Jungkook may not be someone who frequently expresses his feelings verbally, but through this message, he showed just how much he cares for Taehyung. After reading the message, Taehyung remained silent for a moment. However, it didn't take long before he showed it to Jimin, who happened to be nearby. Jimin read the message and immediately smiled, gently patting Taehyung's shoulder. "Jungkook is truly the best little brother," Taehyung said, his voice slightly trembling. He then started looking for Jungkook among the members. When he finally found him, Taehyung didn't say a word. He just smiled and gently patted Jungkook's head. Jungkook, who seemed a little shy, simply let out a small laugh and looked away. But everyone who saw them knew that there was something truly special between them. But it didn't stop there. Taehyung then took out his phone and typed something into his private notes. A few days later, he posted a picture of himself with Jungkook on Instagram with a short caption, "There's always someone who silently watches over you." ARMY, who noticed this moment, quickly connected it to Jungkook's message and became even more emotional. Many believe that this post was Taehyung's indirect response to Jungkook's letter. This further proved how deep their relationship was, where words were not always necessary to express feelings. Not only were ARMY touched, but some BTS members also teased them after the incident. Jin even joked during a live stream. Tae and Jungkook are like a drama couple. So emotional. While J-Hope simply smiled knowingly, every time the moment was mentioned. Many believe that for Taehyung, Jungkook is not just a younger brother in the group, but also someone he can always rely on in silence. Meanwhile, for Jungkook, Taehyung is not just a hyung, but also someone who shares his happiness and support. As soon as the news about this message spread, ARMY immediately flooded social media with emotional reactions. Many were touched by Jungkook and Taehyung's closeness, remembering how much they had been through together, from their tough trainee days to becoming one of the biggest groups in the world. Here are some ARMY reactions on Twitter. I'm crying. Jungkook is truly a loving magne. Taehyung must have felt so appreciated. JK and Tae are truly brothers in every way except blood. This is too beautiful. BTS always teaches us about love, friendship, and family. This moment makes me love them even more. Even some Korean and international media started covering this moment, calling it one of the most touching interactions between BTS members this year. This moment once again proves that the bond between BTS members is more than just a professional relationship. It is a family. Jungkook, despite often being playful and teasing his hyungs, actually has an incredibly warm heart. He may not be the type to say, "I love you all" out loud, but through small actions like writing this message, he shows just how much Taehyung means to him. Amidst the busy schedules and pressures of being global artists, they continue to look after one another. This is not the first time they have shown love in such simple ways, but every time it happens, ARMY is always moved and falls in love with them even more. What do you think is the most touching moment between Taehyung and Jungkook? Are there other moments that make you believe BTS is more than just a group? They are truly a family?